And hello everyone, it is Tom, it's FANzine Live, and we are doing a fun new releases video from Action Geek, Doug Chappell. We'll start with what he did. He saw on one of my more recent videos that I was looking for people to send their copies of their zines for me to run videos on and perhaps give some insights and commentary and all the things that we do here at FANzine Live. And lo and behold, not only did he send me a couple zines, he did some classic fanzine small press mail. Look at this stuff. Look at this cartooning. So fun. Comics enclosed, zines enclosed. Can't you see I'm reading? You lucked out and got a hand-drawn envelope. Wow. So he had a lot of fun doing this. He's clearly a neat guy, and I thank him for sending this along. So let's take a look at what he's got to offer. He sent me 2 copies of Ghetto Blaster. And he sent issue number 2, and he sent issue number 3. In addition to each one, he stuffed inside I guess it's a postcard, but he uses it like a business card, clearly, because it's got his website and it's got his information that he does. He does custom illustration, design, brochures, and he says contact him at this email address. Nice representative sample of what he's about, and yeah, so that's pretty cool. So this is issue 2. I'm not going to go through this one as detailed, but you can see really neat combination of concepts. Oh, American flag homage. Gotta love that. So this is a little more eclectic piece, which I love. And then this is issue 3. I'll take out the inside stuff. Oh, I do note that back in May, he did an art show for his work, which was pretty cool. So lastly, we're going to take a look at Ghetto Blaster number 3. And you can see it's living a satellite fantasy, waiting for the night to end. One thing I do want to say about Doug's style is that while there's clearly an underground style to it, and I'll pull out his other edition, just I'll have that there so you can enjoy what he's got. Oh, here. We'll do that. He's got his own unique style. However, when I look at this, what I see is the Dav Pilkeys and the Cat Club and Dogman and all of that young adult stuff. This is a cartooning style that he really dials into. But then he augments it with, as you can see here, graphics of photography. He does some neat things with background colors and the like. So clearly he's doing some digital modification. Information that he's got in his magazine there. He's got a magazine here. Looking to see if he's got any on this one. Okay, so anyway, you can see he's got a very, I think, for being an underground-ish look, it's remarkably approachable. So I do like that. So living a satellite fantasy, waiting for the night to end. So he gives a little bit of his story here. He says he's been involved in expressing thoughts and opinions in comics. And he told me he's been doing this for a long time. And I don't have the exact amount of time that he's been doing it, but he's been doing this for years. And you can see that it, again, is kind of a chaotic Dogman type of look, but there is a wonderful professional sheen to all of this that you just can't beat. And he says, take a breath and breathe. I've been, the following is a simple story of some robots on an adventure. That's it. So the robots are going out on an adventure. And I do like that he throws in some snips of his old art, as well as a lot of pop culture references, a little Pez dispenser, the guitar from Devo, that type of stuff. But he's off to the arcade, and he's going with one of those delivery robots that run around. I've seen them on college campuses, but I'm sure that they're running around town as well. So the two robots go off and they go to a video game arcade. And this one's playing, it says Dino Doug or something like that. But this is Mr. Do, and so they're playing. That sure looks like Dig Dug to me. So, and this is, Materia is an actual video game arcade that's still operating in Worcester, Massachusetts, which is where Doug is from. So he's talking about that. So they're playing and they're having fun, and the little robot, I believe, is plugged in. So he's mainlining into the game and he's going for records, which is cool. And then this is really neat. The robots then go to another place. Oh, a little side note about one of the employees at Materia who scored the 7th highest score in the world on that. But long walk later from Materia to Park Avenue, again, Worcester, Massachusetts, they go to a store called That's Entertainment. That's Entertainment is a comic store in Worcester, Massachusetts, a store that when I lived out there, that was my store. And in fact, I even worked at That's Entertainment for a whopping single day and processed one cash register transaction. I did it wrong. Luckily, the guy on the other side of the transaction didn't realize that I shorted him 50 cents. And I also discovered that I was not suited to working in back rooms at comic shops because dust can be an issue, and I'm allergic to dust. So, but That's Entertainment. So they talk about going into their local pop culture emporium. Really cool. And so you can see a lot of fun going through Worcester, Massachusetts. And now they're looking at the stacks and the shelves at That's Entertainment. Apparently Doug's wife is one of the managers at That's Entertainment, which is a nice little plug. Just a neat little zine. Anticipated complaints and probably unnecessary clarification of all kinds of stuff. And you can see he's got some information there. And then a little more explanation about what he did. Nice, clean, but not overbearing design there with his font selection. Everything just looks really nice in this zine. I like it a lot, and I would strongly suggest that you take a look at Ghetto Blaster and the stuff coming out of Action Geek from Doug Chappell. It's pretty nifty. This guy knows what he's doing. So thank you for sending it along, Doug. If you want to send anything to FANzine Live, I will make sure that we have the information at the end of this video. And of course, I'll have in the show notes information on how to pick up Ghetto Blaster and other material from Doug. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time.